thinks this is the biggest garden and best garden he has had since he has moved down here. Look at his beautiful garden. This is Grandpa's beautiful garden, along with his lovely assistant, Elena McClanahan. Our Grandpa's grandchildren. My sister is in Tennessee, other sisters in Tennessee. And Grandpa thinks this is the best garden he has ever had since he has moved down here. He thinks it's beautiful. We're introducing you to Grandpa's beautiful garden, along with the lovely assistant, Elena. And here we have the cannibals. There are tomatoes. He has cucumbers, squash, beet. Here is a tomato plant. Go and get in the picture too,
What it is, you don't want to listen to that.
And look, show them how big your thing this bush has ever been.
It's pretty this year.
Can we get someone to shade?
It was my mom's favorite ice
So I found this.
in my backyard.
Grandpa's taking pictures of. first they bought me an adapter to hook it up on my TV. And this is the most important part of all. And then I got a trimmer pack, which this is a rumble pack and a memory, and it plugs into a memory card. Why this gift is so special is because you can't save your games and and make it rumble at the same time. The reason is because this fits into there, and so the rumble pack like this.
My battery's about gone.
So this plugs into this, and this plugs into this, so you can save and rumble at the same time. You can you can set it on the rumble high speed and save at high speed at the same time. And you can save more games on your memory card. This is why my gift is so special for my grandma and for my Nintendo 64 set.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brent. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Whoa!
Now, I want to get a picture of you
Okay.
sit in front of me.
Just
It's a Star Wars cake.
that is a really
With Darth Maul and Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul fighting.
Hey,
get on there, Katie.
I want Katie to get the right.
Hi, baby. Say, where's my cake?
Let's take a happy birthday to you. That got starfish on it?
No.
Oh, just stars.
I can't watch TV in back.
Why can't you?
He's watching something. And I want to watch the Grady Bunch.
The Gravy Bunch?
The Grady Bunch.
The Grady Bunch?
I want to watch it, but I
You
can't.
want to watch the Grady Bunch?
Yes.
Back up and do it again.
You're going the wrong way, I think.
I'll tell you what. Can you do the magic?
You're really too
Back up a
close.
little bit more. Right about there would be a
But I
good
can't
spot.
zoom in any farther.
Oh, is
Pull
that
up.
good? You gotta clap your hands once so it's Macarena, and
Yeah.
then you gotta go like this. Oh. And then you gotta wiggle your butt.
Wiggle your butt.
Show her how to do it, Brent. You do it like this. Watch me, Brent or Elena. Brent just stand back there and do it with her. Brent, do the whole thing slow.
Elena,
That's too close. I can't zoom back any tighter.
Elena, wiggle your butt.
Okay.
Shake.
Have one day of practice, go out there and catch us 5.
He's got 5 bass.
5 bass that weigh 9 pounds, 6 ounces.
9-6. That is a great start. And we got to get a big fish in here. Got to get a big fish. You were getting
giving $1,000 away every day for the big fish. Zell, what's your big fish weigh?
Rough guess. Probably 4 pounds. It's close.
3 pounds, 12 ounces.
312. What a great start. Tell us a little bit about how you did that there.
Yeah.
There was sunshine.
Trim it down now, turning into double cyclone. Well, those double cyclones are really tough. You've got to tuck the bow in. You've got to hook the boat so it can feed in and slide around this corner. Look at the job he's doing. He took that corner perfectly. He's going to absolutely have to give him a little bit there, but he was going to have the fastest time on Speedway. Time to trim it down and let it all hang out. Caught the finish line. I'll tell you what, he had that thing so high in the air, you could almost walk under it, just about. Well, the man that grew up in it, which is 27 years old, is just Steven. I was going to let somebody else try to come out where he was from. I really appreciate it. I'm glad I did. Look at Robin in all the time. We got a boat coming up, and the boat is coming up right now is Rick Clun, and Rick going to be running towards about 3 guys. We got powered by Mercury, he's been 26 consecutive runs. We're looking forward to a good run from Rick Clun. Brent Birthday. These guys are going to be as safe as they can be. Now, this is basically on the side too often. Coming in right here, he's got to tuck the bow down, hit the throttle, come to the corner, and cyclone bend. Well, let's try to keep it all spread down, set it in, make sure he's grabbing as much water as possible. Get through that turn, but we have enough spot on the drop for that little short straightaway to go to the left-hand turn. And then right now, from getting to Surface Highway, he's got to take the gate. That first gate, he made a hard left. And that was a great turn. He started the turn and slid his boat through the gate, a little wide through the second turn of Surface Highway, and sets him up good for the third. Look at him slide up through the gate. He makes the turn about 10 feet before he hits there and just lets the boat go. There he goes, crossing with the checkered flag, and let's see what he's doing. As he runs his boat out. Well, that was an exciting look. He's got a time of 124.82. But he had a 10-second smooth and double cyclones, which is absolutely a tough part of the course. See him hook it right there. Look at him slide it sideways. A great job handling it really wide, but he's coming on in into the hard part right here because the next part of the cyclone is much sharper. I believe Dean came into the double cyclones a little fast. He was wide into that first turn, but it set him up good for the second cyclone. He's turning it left. That's a hard, short cyclone turn there. Hooking it out and punching his gas so he can hit into those 4 Surface Highway corners. And there's the first one. And that was a great turn. It sets him up great for number 2. Sets it sideways, slides through number 2. It's kind of a straight one out here, but the next corner's the toughest. When he puts his nose right here, you're going to watch him spin it around and punch the gas to get into Amen Bend. And they're going Amen. Very close to each other. And you've got to understand, every one of those boats you've seen right now have run 150 horsepower motors, and you're going to see a lot of guys running. Now, the man you're going to see on deck coming right down Acceleration Alley. Getting ready for the first turn into the double cyclone is Rick Clun, number 22. He tucks it into the cyclone turns. This is one of the hardest parts of the course. Look at him feather it through that. Now, you got to understand, he's making that corner with one hand on the wheel and one hand on the throttle. That's amazing. And now he's got to straighten it up and hook it back to get a hard left-hand turn. And these motors are and he's got that nitro with that Mercury just screaming right now. I never knew he had arms like Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's what he would need to hold it down through Surface Highway. There's his second turn. It was a little wide, but he sets him up good for number 3. Wide, but he's okay. Hooks it back in. Look at that corner now. That was a super corner. Just imagine doing this with one hand. Look, it all hang out. I bet you, I guarantee you this score will be competitive. Watch this thing. Watch this boat come through here. We're going to wait for the time. We're going to wait for the time. It's got to come up here. It takes just a second for the time to get from the scoring table over to us. and we get it printed out here and can give it back to you, we're going to see what he's doing. Got a mush. That is awesome. What a run. Third place. He is a very pro. And he's hitting the trim buttons, getting that Ranger to lift and get the most speed he can, because the faster he makes it right here is cutting off seconds on his time. Look at that boat lift. Getting ready to come down, tuck it down, and hook it into the corner.
Then he's got his nose down as he heads into the first turn in double cyclone.
He's hooking it into the hard left-hand cyclone right there. He's holding it perfectly. And again, imagine this one-handed. Pulls it out, hooking it around, finishing the corner. Now he's got to go to a hard left. Ooh, but I'm not sure. We're going to watch him come on down here and hit Serpent Highway.
We'll find out when he does get his final score whether he's going to turn second penalty because of that boost or not. But so far, he's looking pretty good coming through the Serpent Highway.
Here's the hardest turn on the course. He's got to do a 180 right there, just straight back, hitting the throttles and trying to get his speed, and there he is.
Kenny Brower crosses the finish line through Bass Quest Speedway.
It did sound like he may have blown out, or either that had the back out going through those buoys and things again.
Well, I tell you what, I'm certainly hope I didn't see when I saw that call down there. They have spotters all over this course. And these spotters sitting up in 5th place, 128.55, and that's running with no hot foot. That's amazing.
Forrest flies down Acceleration Alley, picking up as much speed as he can. His nose is in the air as he prepares to make the first turn to the double cyclone.
I tell you what, he's got that Mercury T25 Optimax just tagged out right there as he comes into the corner, slows it down, dips the nose, and into the cyclone.
Yep, that's right. Now he's doing a little what I call kind of a loop-de-loop, but they call it the cyclones. It's a double turn, and it is a little bit tough because it is a hard right hand going right back into a hard left.
Nobody yet today has navigated this course as perfect as Rick Morris is doing right now. He has not slid, he has not lost bite, he is making the corner, he's showering down on it and coming into Serpent Highway. Hammer down into the first turn, there's Rick Morris taking that right and headed for number 2. He's got the second quarter and he is really turning it up and coming into 2 or 3. Oh no!
Hits to him to make him mad.
No, I didn't, but I think he's trying to get his rep. Maybe he was a little upset at it.
Down acceleration.
He's got a Ranger boat with I believe, 200 horsepower Mercury. Most likely.
He does have a hot foot, so he's going to have both hands on the wheel. Preferably so anyway, as long as he stays in the seat, which was not the case for David Fritz yesterday.
Well, Dustin Dawson heading down Acceleration Alley, picking up plenty of speed as he heads toward the double cyclone.
He's going to tuck it down right here, slow into this corner, and try to carry as much speed into that first cyclone bend. That is a tough corner, and you got to swing wide right there. Push it hard, get on the gas, and slide it around. He's doing a wonderful job of managing that corner right there. He's going to gas it down and try to make the final left-hand cyclone bend.
He's really smooth going through the cyclones and making
Down right now, he's going to head straight for the Serpent Highway. That Serpent Highway bend's a hard line. He's got to cut the boat and try to get which powers down to turn 2.
Dustin Wilson's got a great run going as he enters the second turn in Serpent Highway.
Navigates turn 3, hard. Oh, here he goes. He's going to hook the corner right on the buoy. Got it tagged and lifting the trim button. He's getting on it and getting the speed, and let's see that. Dustin Wilson. I tell you what, that is one young, outstanding individual that is going to be a superstar in the making. Right?
Sean, that was an exciting run he just had. He really had the first part of this track smooth, and that's crucial to a good time, I do believe, out here at this.
Let's see his time. It's competitive. 128.89, 128.89, and we're going to see how that.
He's known to handle really well, so watch him as he gets top end speed on the other end and starts cutting into the cyclone.
He told me that he feels the need for speed as he holds it down into the first turn of double cyclone.
Look, he's carrying more speed right there than any boat so far today. Look at him corner this corner. Oh, he's lost a little bit. Whoa! A spin out down there on the first cyclone. Hard right turn, he's gassing it right there. This is amazing, but that is a one-armed bandit down there running it. He's hooking it back to the left.
He came out of that one, man. I thought he was gone, and all of a sudden he was right back in the throttle.
Come on, get it. Oh, he's just about missed that one. His boat cornered so fast that he almost cut that one too sharp. Then nose into the third turn. Surface highway sets him up perfect for the fourth turn. He throws the throttle down. Bass Quest Speedway across the finish line. Skeet Reed! Woo! I tell you what, that corner right here at the end really threw up at least a second on that turn. That was amazing because he was full throttle all the way through, had it trimmed up before he got out of the turn. I was just about to say, you know, if he can make Amen bend and do it so smooth that he doesn't have to let out all the way going in. Look at this time! 1 minute 19 seconds. And he's accelerating. He's punching down behind that console. He's catching every wind that he can cut off of.
Flying down Acceleration Alley, heading toward Double Cyclone.
Look at that Gary Klein, number 15. He had that boat really trimmed out right there. He's got to tuck it in, make some corners. He's double cyclones up. And he's hooking the boat, powering down on the foot throttle right there. And look how smooth that boat handles it. Well, he's already proven how well that thing will take a turn right in front of us a while ago. Yes, he did. And he's going around, powers down on the gas, and heads to surface highway.
A great start on this race. This race on Gary Klein, number 15, heading into the second turn of surface highway.
He hooked it perfectly right on the corner of the field. He did a great job on how that one catches this one. He's got to hook this back and almost 180 around to come. A little bit, but there's the Bass Quest Speedway. Gary Klein comes across, and we'll see the time for both of them.
That's right.
18-footers and 19-footers there.
Tell you what, he's going to have a good time, there's no doubt.
Gary Klein is currently 7th in the fishing today. He brought in 10 pounds and 11 ounces, a great string, and a great race.
George, what is this now? 1:19.26 for Team Procraft Gary Klein.
Well, that puts him right in first place.
He beats the time of Skeet Reed by over a half a second, and he has no hot foot again. That is a definite disadvantage. So we're going to see how.
Some people, it's not easy. He's heading for the pad. Watch him as he gets the nose of that boat. Again, when you talk about that trim, he will trim the boat where the nose will get high in the air, and all he's running on is the last 2 or 3 inches of fiberglass on the bottom of that boat until it goes into the corner. He's bouncing around, going through the cyclone, going into that. Whoa, looky here, Chine walking through that one, but he didn't seem to lose a whole lot of time. He's just hanging on to the rear line, and he's heading all the way out.
He's turning into this hard left-hand cyclone. He actually handled that one real well. He's pulling this one super, gassing it down, and trying to power it on in to the surface highway. There's 15 turns right here, and this is the first one.
I heard that crop coming out of that turn. It looks like he's taking time back over there. He's pretty going on.
Out of the wide turn. Stephen Browning will catch him up to number 3.
He didn't lose any speed.
No, he's really sliding that boat well. No,
That's a 10-second penalty, but it sets him up good for the Bass Quest Speedway.
he is really trying hard to make that corner. He's a little too hard on Amen Bend. And that's going to cost him, unfortunately. Boy, that's really disappointing, you know, to see a guy, because he's really working hard, and the boat was handling well. He handled those corners well, and then just slipped one accidentally. But here we go. We're going to get he's going to have 1:22.58. This is a 1:24.35. All those guys in the top 5 that are very, very tight, very competitive. Another Stevie guy, Dean Rojas, who is actually, I'm trying to think of his Team Cooper tires. Is that correct? I'm not sure.
He is Chad Fortline. Chad's fished one classic, his first tournament fish in 1989, Alabama Invitational.
Dad leading, and he's in third. That's a pretty good run for the Team Brower. But here we are with Team CBS Sportsline.
CBS Sportsline, the official online internet site of the Bass Angler Sportsman Society.
It's the trim buttons, and he is rocking. Now, he does have a 518 VX Comanche Ranger 18.9 with an Evergreen 206 outboard. He's running a hot foot. He's tucking it down right now, feathering the gas, and he's going to throw it into the Cyclone Bend.
That's right, Cyclone Bend. Sharp right-hand turn. He'll come right out of those. He's skimming through it now. Whoa!
The air underneath his boat.
He's turning it hard. He's going to come back in to try to navigate that second Cyclone Bend, which is a real hard left one, and it's quite a bit sharper than the right one, so you have to slow down a whole bunch more.
He didn't get that trim down enough to get that boat to bite coming through that cyclone. That's the reason he can't walk out of the turn.
He'll have to make up that time in Surface Highway as he takes the first turn, preparing for the second.
He's cutting it back, and that was an awful hard corner. He's just a little bit right there, but he's really powering it down. And look at him throw it and slide it clean through the gate. That is the way you want to do that. That's the best way to navigate. And that's pretty close to the best way you want it to corner.
Entering Fast West Speedway is Chad Brower, showering down, holds down the hammer as he finishes the cross line.
I tell you what, that was a very, very smooth run for Chad. He did a great job handling that boat. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a real competitive time for Chad Brower.
And considering he's in third place in fishing, he doesn't need to have too much of a time right there. So here we go.
Chad Brower will get a great time out of him.
He had a good clean run right now. It's 1:34.18, and that was a clean run, so there's no penalties or anything.
And that's going to put him down in, I'm going to look where, yeah, I think he's going to be down a little bit, maybe ninth place, but we're going to wait and see. There he is. Chad Brown, ninth place. Once he stay right around the top 10, he's going to be good to go.
If a guy has a good time today, it gives him an advantage, but we're going to take the best 2 out of 3 of those.
Alrighty, here we go. We've got David Britt. 94, his all-time earnings are $710,000. This guy is the king of crankbait. I want you to know he is the man right there when it comes to crankbait.
I was talking to him in the pits, and we were asking about his fishing. So then I saw you fishing 2 feet of water today. He looked at me and he said, I didn't have any other choice.
Well, right now we have Team Old Spice, Davey Height, number 00. He's up to the line, and they're going to let the water cool down. There he goes, Davey Height.
He's off down Acceleration Alley.
This is where he can really make up some time. If he can get on that turn button, get the boat up, and get it out of here, he can really build some speed and carry it down.
Looks like he's got it all there, Shaw.
He's really got that bow ripping right there on that stratus.
It's time for him to trim it down and nose down into the first corner of the double cyclone.
He's going to be a tough one. He tucks the bow, hooks it hard left. He's looking it around, powering down the gas. That's where the hot foot comes in. You keep both hands on the steering wheel and gun that gas. And here he goes, ripping it back. Yes, you do.
Davey Hyde's got a great run going. Double cyclone's on the way. Perfect power.
First corner, hard right bend. He hooks it back, makes a hard left. Look, he's up the corner there. Go! Come on, David. He's got to set the whole boat back up again. He's looking in here. He lost a valuable time. That's probably cost him 3 or 4, maybe 5 seconds. Really running strong. Has his trolling motor on, too.
Hey, that's unusual. Most of these guys did they throw the motor off.
Davey Hyde.
I tell you what, that was, if it wasn't for that one real loss there on the second corner of Surface Highway, he really was smooth.
Number 14 from Team Basscat, Mark Davis from Mount Ida, Arkansas is on.
That's going to put him in. Let's check it out. 131.12 will put him in. Davey Height, 9th place. So it puts him in 9th place. Knocks Chad Brower down to 10th. So 131.12 for Davey Height. And for missing it, you can imagine how much time he would have had if he had stopped his boat dead out there. Here's Mark Davis from Mount Ida, Arkansas. He's Team Basscat, number 14.
Well, Mark, it's about time. He is, hey, here's one you need to keep your eye on. Uh-oh, he's going to show dog a little, I got a feeling.
Check out this run. He goes it. Oh, spinner around for us, Marcus. Look at him punch it back out of there.
I thought he was going for the ski jump.
He may have. He may have. There's Mark giving us a wave as he comes by. I tell you what, they are loving this. You know, these guys love this course, and they love this running because they fish all the time. They don't get to boat race at all. So to them, this is really a matter of pride. And coming out here number 1, I think they'd rather do that than anything else.
I was talking to Mark in the pits, and I said, wow, so what do you really think about this concept of this world championship fishing with fishing and boat racing? He said, well, I really do like it. He said, I have put 20-something years into professional fishing. He said,
he guns it. Look at him shoot out like a rocket. He got one of the best starts so far with that Mercury
Valley is George Cochran.
He is really trimming it up, trying to get it running as fast as he can. Letting that Mercury Optimax do everything it can to propel that Ranger down the course. He's going to tuck it under right here and spin it into the cyclone bend.
There he goes into the cyclones. Again, a sharp right-hand turn, and then right back out into a sharp left. Let's see how smooth he goes.